am majoring in music education. I'm just finishing up my first year at Centralia College. And Chance and Josh here, the soprano player and the trombone player, they're both in the music department with me as well. We're all taking music theory together. But the main thing is that the music department, it's been growing a lot in the last couple of years, especially with adding more people and adding more classes. And one of the new exciting things is we just approved a music degree within the college, which I'm very excited about. It's actually in that pamphlet that my face is plastered on. So one of the things about that pamphlet is, let me grab it. They asked me if I would be willing to be on the cover because we just got a new music degree and they wanted to talk about the music program and what it's like and try and get more people involved. And that's kind of why we're here. It's a recruitment. We want more people to know about the music department in Centralia College and just be more involved and know that we're trying to put ourselves out there more as well. Trying to think of other things to say. There's the choir, the jazz band, there's a community band, and the orchestra as well. And there's a pep band that just got put together by some of the students. And I'm in all of those groups except for the orchestra and the choir, which I'll be starting next fall, because it didn't fit into my schedule this quarter. I know, choir is pretty great.
Could you talk a little bit about the faculty, the music faculty?
Oh, sure. So Richie is our jazz band director, and he's actually apparently maybe starting up a class in the fall. So I've heard some whispers about. But Dr. Beth May is the head of the music department there, and she's the one who teaches the theory classes. And she's my advisor as well as I take classes from her, and she oversees the pep band, and I get to see her quite frequently every day. And through that, I've gotten to know her, and she's gotten to know me, and I love taking classes and getting to talk to Beth because she understands music theory so well that she can just look at me when I'm trying to do an assignment, and before I can even understand and voice that I'm confused, she'll say, "Hey, I know you're getting stuck on this. Let me go over it again." And it's just so intimate in that fact that I'm the only student in the music theory class that I'm taking right now. And so it's one-on-one with me and her. And so I get such amazing time, and she gets to just... Okay. Sorry, I was intrigued as to what was going on behind me. I heard whispers. But she gets to center the class around everything she knows I'm struggling with. And it's made me improve so much more than I know I could have with the other students in that class, and I really enjoy it. Any other questions or things that you guys want me to talk about? I have to hold it up here so I can see you guys. Anything else I should cover? Richie, is there anything else you want me to cover?
Like to talk about their experience there?
Anyone else want to steal the mic from me? Go Wayne, yeah!
Good evening, folks. My name's Wayne. I'm part of the community education portion of the band. There's a few of us that do other things, have gone on to other things, and played instruments when we were high school and college. And so anybody who plays an instrument and wants to come, we practice in the evenings, and it's more than welcome. And so, you know, most of us have jobs and stuff we do during the day. Kelley's a teacher. Our drummer has a job.
I do things.
Yeah. He does things. He's a job. I actually drive a log truck, and in the evenings we come and rehearse and play. So, you know, if you ever feel like you would want to come and learn, one thing, Richie's a great teacher. My personal experience, I did a lot of playing where I played in the section and learning to improvise, and Richie teaches that in the class, and it's something that we all really enjoy doing. So, anybody have any questions or?
So I do have one thing that's about continuing ed. So continuing ed, the program, it doesn't just apply to this group, it applies to every music group within the college, and it's, I believe it's $25 for a quarter, which is really nice, and you get to come in and just play, and you don't get, what? Okay, I'm like, there's whispers going on. Kelley doesn't want attention drawn to her. But it's really nice, and you get to come in and take the class, and nothing is different for you beyond the fact that you don't get a grade for it, which is nicer in some ways. anything else, Richie, that you want me to talk about?
You might, I'm sure you'll interrupt me if I miss a lot of stuff.
She's brilliant, really, and they're all brilliant. And they've been traveling with me for about a year. Did you want to say something, Chance, at all?
Oh, sorry.
But you have time to add the rug, because I'm going to quiz the audience.
I incorporated it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
It's doing its function.
So let people know that financial aid is a good thing at Centralia College. We, I think a couple of quarters, we had actually more scholarship money than students. So that is seems to be abundant, especially in the music area. So we're out there pushing the music department, letting people know, letting kids know, because there's a lot of kids that graduate high school, they spend 4 to 5 years learning an instrument, and they're going to stay in town, and they put their instrument in the closet. And you know, it's, man, if they're going to spend that much time, they need to continue it. And we could use younger folks and the other younger folks, young at heart. So I've seen many people who have retired and spent 20 to 30 years on a job, but want to go back to their first love of music, and we see them coming back. And that's also another good thing for the community. It's good for the world. So we're here, and we just want to make sure that we have a presence here in every community, especially within Thurston County. Now I'm going to ask a couple of music questions, and some of you that know music, these may be easier. So, what is a coda? I have these shiny blue pens. These things also microwave your popcorn. You could just point it at your... No, I'm just kidding. What is a coda? Yes?
Go back and start over.
Almost. Almost. I think you're thinking of a DS or a DC. Yes? Yeah, what is the coda?
It's where you go back to the symbol that shows above the music and you play to a certain point
And you play to a certain point, and what happens at that certain point?
and you end the song.
You end the song. Okay, I've got a pen here for you if you want to come down, and we can give it to you. All right. How many flats are in the key of B flat? Way in the back, in the corner back there. Two. Who's? Wait a minute. You, the younger kid. You said 2. You're absolutely right. You get a pen. That's amazing. Is your name Amadeus Mozart? What is your name?
Chance.
Oh, Chance. Oh my God. What are the chances of having 2 chances in the same room? Oh my goodness. Name 2 classical composers that start with the letter B.
Brahms and Beethoven.
Oh, goodness gracious, yes. You classical musician over here, I think. All right, I'm running. Okay, name a famous jazz trumpet player.
Louis Armstrong, Chet Baker.
Oh, both, yes. Chet Baker and Louis. Who said Louis Armstrong? Oh, gosh. Louis Armstrong is the father of jazz, really. Good answer. I've got 3 more pens here. Let me think of three more questions. What is the name of the instrument that has the slide mechanism? Right here, sir. I had to ask that one, being that I'm a trombone player.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
What's the question?
What is this?
Anybody know what that is?
I heard it. Somebody close.
Bass trumpet? Similar. What was that?
Flugelhorn?
Flugel is right. The flugel part is right.
A flugelhorn is related to a trumpet, and this is related to a trombone.
So it's a flugel. It's a flugel bone, is what it is. They make all sorts of interesting instruments here. What is the highest sounding flute? Oh, this lady right here said it.
I'm sure you could always that doesn't label like that big.
Okay. Who can explain 5/4 time? Dave Brubeck. Oh my goodness. Oh, geez. You must be a music teacher, I think. A hand in the back. Yeah.
5 beats in the measure.
And what does the 4 represent?
The 4 is how many beats are originally in the measure.
You're very close. The 4 is actually the note value, so the 4 represents the quarter note. But you were right, you get 2 pens tonight. That's great. 2 pens. I know it's not fair, but you know, when you have people who love music, they benefit every day of their life. So if you didn't get a pen, I have about 1,000 pens on that table, so just grab one on the way out. All right, everyone's a winner. So we're going to continue, thank you very much, we're going to continue with our second set. Even the musicians have it. We also have business cards of our lead music professor, Dr. Beth May. If you need to ask any more questions, you can contact her. Over on this table of stuff. Anybody remember the Dubey brothers? Okay. You saw them live? I saw them live at the Red Rocks Amphitheater outside of Denver way back, I think, when they were youngsters. But, all right, here we go. Taking it to this. here's
Things ain't what they
things ain't what they used to be. It's just
I got you.
it's just your normal dirty blues. All right. One, two,
He was ready.
All right. One, two, three, four. Now you notice that we have some of our musicians that double on other instruments, and the more that you become a full-time musician and you're out there, whether you have your own touring band or you're working in the recording studio, being diverse and being able to play other instruments is a really valuable thing to have, because you get more phone calls and you get more work. And we've got 2 flutes and a Bari, Alto and a Soprano. And then our low brass musician plays a whole bunch of instruments. I think he's hauling heavier stuff than a drummer does, which says a lot. You know, it's, you got, so we've got bass, trombone, flugelbone, and tuba. So he's gonna help carry the bass line on something from Earth, Wind, and Fire. This is called Serpentine Fire. And we have finally a drum solo, so here it comes.
Oh, yeah.
Travis on drums. We have Evelyn on piano. Of course, you met Brittany, Chance, Joseph Daniel, Kelley, Joshua, and Wayne on tuba there. All right, we're going to go back to the Latin side. We just have a couple of more numbers for you. This is it's a nice song called Gentle Rain. Well, we'd like to thank you for having us. It's been a pleasure to come all the way. We went through Bear Canyon. And in fact, you know, being that this was a road trip for us, usually things happen on the road, you know. And one of our vehicles had a flat tire on I-5, and so we had a couple of brutes here, Wayne and Travis, just changed the tile. A state trooper came out and protected us from the traffic, and then we made our way through Bear Canyon. It was just a beautiful trip. So we are happy that we made it. So, So again, please take whatever you want from our materials there on the table on the way out. Take as many pens as you want and spread the word, because we're doing a lot of exciting things at the music department at Centralia College. We're going to close out with an arrangement by Wayne. He brought back Andrew Lloyd Webber's Jesus Christ Superstar. Centralia College Jazz Ensemble. Thank you so much for having us here today. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Dotted eight notes. Oh, yeah, you can do that.